Here is dedicated to the memory of Rachaleah Bas Rechem Tzvi. Okay, questions. Due to unfortunate circumstances, I will be taking in my nephews to live with me until Pesach, at least. One is 6, one's 10, and one is 17. The 6 and 10-year-olds are in school. The 17-year-old graduated and has a 9-to-5 job. I have a nice relationship with all of them, no animosity, but nothing too close either, though the 6-year-old and 10-year-old and I get along beautifully whenever we're together, which isn't often. They also all get along with my children just fine. I know how to make them feel comfortable, and I know how to give them a loving environment. I don't know how to give them religion. They're Jewish, but they were not raised religious. They were not raised religious, and I feel like this is my opportunity to steer them in the right direction. The parents wouldn't mind. They'd even appreciate it, but I don't know if it's my place. And I'm not sure the children would want any of it. Do you think it's acceptable for me to try? If so, how do I go about it? The 6-year-old is a sweetheart, open to anything. The 10-year-old is very bright, outgoing, and defiant, always in trouble, but a good soul. The 17-year-old is completely lost, thinks he knows it all, and thinks religion is ridiculous. I don't think he's too keen on religious people either. How do I influence these children properly while they're in my home? So the first thing is to realize that this is from Hashem. I don't know the circumstances, but whatever the circumstances are, if Hashem is putting these children in a situation where you could draw them close to you, you have to draw them close in everything that's you. You're a person, you have a soul, you have a body, you have emotions. So you have to give to them spiritually the same way you give to them physically and emotionally. However, notice what I said. I said give to them of what you are, not force them to be what you would like them to be, which is a very different idea. So giving of yourself means being open with them. So let's start with the 6-year-old. Being open with a 6-year-old means that if when you finish going to the bathroom you say Asher Yatzar, if it feels right at the moment, saying, it feels so good when you go to the bathroom. Hashem gave me a good body. That's it. If he wants to know what the words are, tell him. Don't force him. If you're serving food and the 6-year-old is there, it smells good, it tastes good, it looks good. You know, I say a special prayer because I'm so happy that God gave me this good, whatever it is. Okay, so share your life with him. Don't force him. A 6-year-old, because the nature of being 6 is to love belonging and imitating, will probably be more than happy to take on a lot of the externals of what you're doing. Don't fool yourself. If he's going back home to his family, it's unlikely he's going to be like Daniel in Nebuchadnezzar's palace and keep kashrus and Shabbat. It may not happen. But what will happen is that the basic emunah that you're planting in his heart, which is that there's somebody out there called Hashem who's the cause of all things and to whom we account, that's going to stay with him forever. If your relationship with him is positive, there'll be more visits and more exposure. And the time may come when you suggest a long visit, or you may be financially able at some point to pay for him to go to a religious camp if he's interested, and if you find the right kiruv camp for him and his age at the time. These are appropriate goals for a 6-year-old. The 10-year-old, again, give him yourself. Don't force him to do anything. Okay, you write that he's bright, he's interested. Show him an interesting article. Show him what you read. Show him what stories interest your kids. Let them, if you have kids at home, I don't know if you do or not. Yes, you said they get along well with your kids. Let your kids take him along when they're doing interesting things that are mitzvot. Okay, let him do the crossword puzzles in the back of Bina magazine or whatever. Okay, make him interested. There's so much interesting stuff. Okay, that shouldn't be very hard. Again, a 10-year-old, also like a 6-year-old in this regard, likes belonging. With a 10-year-old, letting him feel that he belongs to this world also, even though he has another world, is a healthy thing. Making him realize that he isn't disloyal to his parents or to his world by knowing more about another world and being interested in it is good. If you can get him to read stories that have the themes of Jewish heroism, you'll find the stories yourself. If you get him to read the really beautiful books, possibly even to his own brother, there's a book I would recommend, in fact, that is 10-year-old vocabulary but little kid understanding. A little kid can understand it. It's called Just One Word by Esti Amar. Not the book about Amen, which is called One Word. Which is by Tamar Anch, which is also a lovely book. But I specifically mean Just One Word by Esti Amar. There's beautiful pictures and takes the kids to another world and makes them want to be Jewishly heroic. The 17-year-old, you have a whole other relationship to, because the 17-year-old doesn't necessarily want to receive what you are. A 10-year-old and a 6-year-old certainly do. A 17-year-old, under the best circumstances, which this certainly isn't, is going to be diffident about wanting to receive what an adult is, because he's in the midst of trying to figure out who he is.